What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. We are here with Geralt and Beauclair, and we need to talk to the bootblack, or we need to go talk to Damien. I think we should just talk to the bootblack once again, because at this point, it just feels like there kinda just doesn't matter what we do, because we weren't, you know, we didn't go to the Land of a Thousand Fables, so basically we don't know any knowledge of Siana at this point. So once we go and talk to Siana, it doesn't matter what we say because it's probably automatically an ending that is different than what we did. So if we just skip this and go right to Damien, it's probably the same as if we just go and do the bootblack stuff and then go to Damien. So let's just go to the bootblack and do that because why not? A nice little refresher. Who knows? We might get extra dialogue in there too. The main reason why I want to do the bootblack stuff first is because we might actually be able to talk to Siana because of that. If we don't do this, we might not be able to talk to Siana because I kind of just want to see if the dialogue is different with Siana because we basically don't know her. I would say we don't really have her trust. So either way, I have a feeling...
Watch it.
Watch it, Buster. That Anna Henrietta is fucking doomed. I feel like she is completely doomed at this point. So... Let's go to the bootblack, though. Where's he at? Where's the... Oh, he's all the way over yonder. We'll go to the bootblack. Talk to him. Find out about the killer. Who it might be. We don't know. We don't know who the fifth victim is. I just want some more time with Regis, too. You know, blast from the past with Regis. Since it's kind of been a minute. And to be honest with you, I really wouldn't mind a refresher. So, it's always good to see Geralt again in these scenes, or just a refresher in general, because it helps me with immersion once we actually get to that point. So, it's going to be interesting though, because like I said, I feel like Anna is pretty much doomed. Her fate is completely sealed at this point since we didn't go to the Land of a Thousand Fables. That's the way I feel. And then, of course, on our New Game Plus Let's Play, we're going to do the whole side where... we go in to the Fable Land, but we don't buy the ribbon. And I feel like that will be a different ending too, because we'll actually get to see what happens with Detloff and maybe not have to fight him because we're basically sacrificing Siana in a way, kinda, ish. Alright, well let's go talk to the booty.
I agree
the booty
completely,
black.
young man. Lois is clearly more adhesive than Lone.
Isn't that the truth? I noticed it myself. But Clay? Now that's a real pickle to clean off.
I bet you poop is too. Hold on. Did we already go to the... Okay, we ever went to the bootblack.
What big... Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on professional dignity, you know. Step on up.
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent of free speech and I will gladly tell you all I know. But why not get your boots shanked while we jabber?
Let's yammer on.
Guess they could use a spit and polish.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be as clean as the soles that wear them.
Clean boots, clean soles. A fine slogan.
So I should have took the boots off, yeah? That's what I was thinking beforehand. As I said, oh, we went to the bootblack, right? Yeah. I was thinking that I didn't remember that he actually signs our shoes again. We should have took our shoes off. Not had shoes at all. Go ahead and shine my feet up. Polish my toenails up. How's business, friend?
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even better were certain folk to sit down for a shine as they stood and chatted.
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young, got a mind like a steel trap, but...
If you're about to tell me this information will cost me, forget it. How'd you get those letters?
Beggars brought them.
Beggars? Why didn't you tell us before? I mean, he's careful. The bootblack. He surely the fuck is. He will only say the question that you ask, basically. You didn't ask about beggars, so he ain't gonna bring it up. That's so smart.
Why didn't you tell us this before, when we first talked?
You didn't ask about beggars now, did you?
You're the ultimate bootblack. Beggars, who are they?
Beggars. Tell us more about them. How many were there?
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Some had mismatched boots, others had no boots at all. Oh, I know! They all had no home!
Kid, my patience is starting to run a little thin. Now think hard.
Remember what they look like? Where'd the beggars get the letters from?
Where'd they get the letters? They pick them up? Get them from someone?
I don't know. They'd come, hand me a letter, and walk away. I asked no questions.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad. I'll be glad to mix another batch of that bootshine for you. But you must focus now and tell us all you know. Where can we find the beggars?
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter. Look around inside.
Find the shelter. Well, let's go find the shelter. Price list. Cleaning services price list. Leather boots polished and shine, 20 crowns. Leather boots polished without shine, not recommended, 15 crowns. Single leather boot with shine for war veterans and other invalids, and even for tightwads. 12 crowns for tightwads? What the hell is a tightwad? Like a stickler? Asshole, kinda? Cleaning knight's girdles and other leather accessories, 30 crowns. If boots are cleaned as well, and 20 crowns. If boots are not cleaned, so it's worth having everything cleaned. Special offer, metal cleaning. Set of plate armor, 40 crowns. Breastplate, 15 crowns. Knee plates, 15 crowns. And bassinet, 15 crowns. You got a killin', you sure do. You ever try Gwent? You really should play it. You'll probably fleece everyone.
It should be right around here.
Let's go and look, Regis, come on. Look at this drunk lady.
Go
What's up?
on, get!
Like it!
Pass off!
How are ya?
Go on, get!
Yes,
She's drunk.
like you drunk in the gutter again.
This is your sister! She's the one who's drunk in the gutter, but she's not in the gutter. She's walking. She's prowling.
Elsewhere, got it?
Come on,
This
Reg.
is a decent district. We need no filth folk bunning about.
There's
Lassamore!
no need to raise your voices.
You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to tire our lips. We'll use other means of persuasion now.
Gentlemen, calm, please.
Either get out along with these flea-ridden vagabonds, or we'll toss you all out. Our patience is gone. This place is no longer a rank refuse dump.
Scram! Decent folk live here.
Can we be friends? What's the harm in them living here? Yeah, what is the harm?
The shelter, them living here, bothers you. Question is why.
Look, Ballard. Another defender of the poor. Fighter for justice.
Damn nuisance. We've our women and young folk living next door, when even grown men fear to walk past such rabble.
Meaning you? You're decent? Yeah, you look like a decent chap.
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois? He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Come on, Regis. I would've loved it if you threw down with me.
My spirit,
Let's drink.
my flesh is
Come on, you son of a guns. Got a shitty right hand. You too.
grate your guts around your spine.
Oh yeah? There you go, Geralt. Come on. Bring it on. Look at Regis, he's loving it up there.
Witcher. Fucking twit. Not a witcher.
Hey, Maker! Come on. You gotta drink water, friend. That's the only way you can get through these fistfights. Well, you actually gotta land punches every once in a while. See ya. Good riddance.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. Immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
What is this place?
What is this place? Poorhouse?
You could call it that. They come here to rest and eat a hot meal.
You help them, why?
Because they need help.
You think he does it out of the kindness of his heart, though? I feel like he is a good guy. Maybe, honestly, maybe he was at one point in time. Maybe he was a beggar or something. Maybe he finally got himself, you know, a piece of the pie, basically. Moving on up, you know, to the east side. And now he's helping all beggars. Or he just got a good heart.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the bootblack in Rue de Garl.
The bootblack? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not so close that I would know. But should you wait, they'll all soon come for their meal. You can question them yourselves.
All the beggars will be here?
Sure all your usual beggars will be here?
They're not obliged to come, of course. But they rarely find a decent meal elsewhere. So, almost all in the area eat here.
What if he's just lonely, too? He could be really lonely.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
What are we having? The bucket of food up there, just hanging.
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve the soup. These two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold, and we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the bootblack. I know this.
Does anyone know what the gentleman means? Go on, speak up. Romain?
Why should I squeal? We were all told not to mention the letters. We all swore.
You can tell me, Romain. You were given a letter and you delivered it, right? Good work, Romain. Thank you. Who else?
I got one too. Gave it to the bootblack. And Freshy, he got one. But he can't tell you, as he's not here.
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
Give me that letter. Letter's meaningless now. Come on, hand it over.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally. Let no one else see it. That is what she said, and she was frightening.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men helped me a short while ago, helped all of us. If this individual threatened you, you need not keep the promise you made.
All right, take it. I didn't want to see the bootblack anyways. It's always muddy there.
Letter revealing the 5th victim.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Siana rather grossly.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Complete the puzzle for you? That's crazy. I just still can't fathom that she wants to kill her sister. I understand, like, she really did feel like Anna turned her back on her fully. And she sees no other way just to get rid of her outer. Goodbye, Anna. See ya. It's just hard to swallow, especially like it's a family member, you know?
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Last victim, the Duchess.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last victim. Siana planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Siana, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions, ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Siana murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
Love to learn her motives? Yeah, we have to know. We have to fully know. Obviously, it's probably going to be a bit different now, as we didn't go into the Land of 1,000 Fables, but still, it just still boggles my mind that she wants to kill her sister. To her mind, her sister really honestly betrayed her and just did not care to find her after all them years. So she knows nothing but kind of just hatred towards her sister. And she feels like her sister, as in Anna, just doesn't give a shit about her. You gotta tip your hat off to Siana, though. To sway all these people that she swayed to lay this plot right out in front of us. Literally, she swayed a higher vampire like it was nothing. Crazy. She's dangerous. She really is.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Siana locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her.
Did you see the drunk lady? She's about to be in a gutter out there. Coming with? Meeting after the ceremony. Come with, Regis, come on.
Coming with?
Of course not. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise-Longue. I'll not risk entering the palace after Detloff and his minions rampage. Besides, I vastly prefer the company of a simple mug of mandrake brew to that of the Duchess's vile sister.
So, said straight up, it means you're going off to get drunk because you hate Siana.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind, but I admit I could not vouch for my behavior in her presence. She treated Detloff cruelly, caused his death in the end, and now this? Atop all that? No, Geralt. I will not go with you. I will await you at the cemetery.
I understand his feelings. Actionable talk to Siana. Let's go talk to Siana. Pomp and strange circumstance. Well, let's go talk to Siana. I feel like that's our only last knowledge of what can possibly go on with this quest here. I still feel like Anna's probably doomed. I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe. I'm curious to see how they're going to play it out, because honestly, if we warn people
time is no cock
about, hold on, can we take this? We can probably take it to, yeah, let's take it to talk to Siana. And this one is Damien. We'll go to the palace and talk to Siana then. Anyways, I feel like if we go ahead and warn people, possibly, then we might stop the impending doom of Henrietta here. Like I said, I'm not sure, but just the feel of this, it kind of feels like Anna is really up shit's creek. She kind of really is. We'll save though, just in case something does turn out to be different, and just come back and, because like I said, I don't think that we could talk her into it like last time.
Need to see Siana urgently.
In the matter of?
She's suspected of planning the Duchess's assassination. I want to talk to her plain and simple.
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duchess's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Thanks bunches, friend. Pomp and strange circumstance. Siana, let me in. She's probably gonna be like, who the fuck are you? Wait, who's that?
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Might be longer.
Hey, Siana. Sorry to intrude, but I gotta ask you something.
I've nothing to say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What do you want? Be brief.
This place, not that bad as a prison cell. Yeah, it's actually really nice, Siana.
This cell? Downright cozy. Second time you've been incarcerated in altogether pleasant conditions. Always seem to land on your feet.
I wouldn't say that. I get no privacy here. But it is clean, because I cleaned it.
They do say cleaning can be relaxing.
It isn't. It's a horrible, thankless task. But I'm not one to leave anything undone. For instance, before I left Nazaire, I also tidied my room. Even made my bed. I knew I'd never return. But I despise leaving unfinished business. Messes. Loose ends.
Dogged determination. Guess that's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little girl. Only for that, in fact.
Met some beggars. Learned something interesting, yeah. Met some really nice beggars, Siana.
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettlaff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Dettlaff wasn't the beast. Like to understand what's going on. Well, yeah, Dettlaff wasn't the beast. I don't want to assault her. Because I kind of just don't. Like I said, I still enjoy the character arc of Siana. I did. She has a pretty good character arc in the Land of a Thousand Fables. Obviously, it's different now. I'd like to understand what's going on. Yes, we'd like to pick everyone's mind.
Just like to know what's going on around me. Can't stand confusion, unexplained situations.
Have you come to ask me what drives me? What my motives are?
Let me hear it. Don't care about your excuses? Yeah, let me hear it.
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out for vengeance. Against those who drove you from the palace? Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. A mutant. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Peyran found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them all.
Can you blame her, though? I really can't blame her. Now I understand, that's no excuse. I mean, I do understand, but still.
Explains a bit. A lot. You had a right to feel rage, resentment. But those motives aren't enough to justify the means you chose.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide otherwise at any juncture. They all deserve to be punished. My sister most of all.
Enough. Your visit's done.
Ah, thank the stars.
So we definitely can't try to sway her, huh? Damn. Zing! It was still interesting. It truly was.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
On our way, then. Need to tend to something? Let's go. Oh.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Well. Sometime later.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Look at his face. I'm so happy he survived. Either way, you don't go to him, Damien still survives. You don't look good, sir.
Your face doesn't look good. What the hell happened?
The city was attacked. Surely you don't imagine I could stand and watch it all from some ivory tower.
Fifth victim, know who is supposed to be. I kind of want to still want to warn her to see what happens. See if, like, I don't know, just see if he does anything.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Siana's fifth victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
Good man, Damien. Damien was a good man. He really came around, didn't he? I was expecting him to be on the bad man's side, the killer side or something, and he ended up being a really good guy.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Sonreal, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Got bad news. Siana was out to kill you all along, Anna. But I am truly honored, yeah? We are. Geralt's gonna go through that booze in like a few days. Him and BB are gonna get so fucking destroyed.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Siana. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's fifth victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Siana. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Duchess asked me to stay. For to do as I choose. Geralt, you better be faster than when Letho took Foltest, sir. That's all I gotta say. Duchess asked me to stay? Yeah.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Siana should be punished like any criminal. The good of duchy, that's all that matters. Oh, goodness. Siana should be punished like any criminal. The good of the duchy, that's what matters most. I feel like if I say this, it will be more of her decision. Because, like, it's not our place to punish her. We're not judge and jury executioner here. So the good of the duchy, that's what matters most?
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Siana's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Siana, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
I shall never forgive you.
What the fuck? Holy shit! What the world did we just do? Oh my god. Regis, let's get the fuck out of here. Come on. We're rolling. Holy shit. Whoa. I wasn't expecting them. I don't even have words. I was expecting them to take down Siana, possibly. I didn't think they would fully kill off Anna Henrietta. I kind of just didn't. No. I was thinking Siana's fate is kind of, you know, sealed.
Need some flowers, a wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know, her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
Never thought Siana would be so unrelenting. Anna Henrietta was too trusting. I let the Duchess down. She was too trusting. I don't think we let her down. Friends, we didn't let her down. We tried. We warned everyone that we could. We literally did. That's why I wanted to warn everyone. In case of something like this. Anna Henrietta was too trusting.
Anna Henrietta wanted to believe there was still hope for Siana, that she'd show remorse. She reached a hand out to her. Too soon. Too trusting.
Oh, I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
My heart kinda hurts. It really, truly does. I don't want to see any of them die. I was kind of thinking they were going to lock Siana away. And not even let her talk to Anna or just kind of rush her off. I didn't think she would kill her own sister. Place flower on Anna Henrietta's grave. Oh, that's so sad. I don't think Anna was a bad ruler. I really don't.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Ignite. Anna. Holy shit. Ow! What a bunch of craziness. It's that... Regis, are we supposed to still meet you at the cemetery? Are we still welcome here? We got a house here. We're gonna have to sell it.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher.
Do you see that big shrine? I do feel bad. I really do. No, I don't want to see anybody die. I didn't even want to see Siana die there. So Damien wrecked Siana. Siana wrecked Anna. Wow. That is the shit that we just seen.
Bury the murderous lass in one crypt with the Duchess.
Oh, we gotta go inside.
Decent.
No. She was the...
Shit. We missed the dialogue.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't blame yourself. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Don't blame yourself, Damien.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Siana to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Siana's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Anna Henrietta.
I mean, it is good that she's there with her, to be honest. Damn. Place flowers on both graves. Place flowers. I want to place them on both the graves. I feel bad for Siana too. I really do. Let's place it on both. You got a good heart, Geralt. You sure do.
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace.
What a raw ending. It's really not bad, but it's really raw.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
Let us go, Regis. Come on, let's drink. Let's get fucking drunk. I feel like we really need it. And we deserve it. Oh, I feel terrible. Heartless, motherfucker. Our New Game Plus playthrough's gonna destroy me. Absolutely.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Thought you preferred complex solutions, Regis.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simply, it's no other medicine.
Siana was unbending, she really was. If that damn guard would have just gave us more time, we probably still could have swayed her.
Whatever you say about Siana, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more, philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diavolis variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavour profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed. It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
Hell yeah, right now in the dark? Sure.
You decide to go root picking now? It's dark out.
Geralt. Even were I generously to assume it had simply slipped your mind that I am a vampire and thus need no light to see, I'd never believe you had also forgotten that you likewise have absolutely no trouble seeing in the dark. So, shall we?
Just like old times, come on.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Come on, Regis, collect two, put the mask and gloves on, sure.
Makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny for your thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Alright, let's put them on. Where are they? Manticore. Oh, that's the Manticore. Wait. Manticore. It's gotta be under quest then. Gloves for picking mandrake root, and then... Hold on. Mask for picking mandrakes. Come on. Hit me with the good stuff, Regis. Friends, we totally fucked up. We got Anna and Siana killed. Oh my goodness. What the hell is going on? I really didn't think of it. I just didn't... I didn't see it. But The Witcher is ruthless. It is. I just, for some reason, I was thinking, oh, they won't do it. They won't kill off Anna, and there she is, dead. Return to Regis.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire, after all.
Hey, Regis, you here?
Regis!
He's a vampire, after all. Geralt, he's gonna get
Damn it,
found
where'd you go?
He wants to be found.
You nation!
I did what I had to do!
Get him, Regis. Damn.
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Me too, friend. I wish we could have changed the outcome of Regis here. I would have loved that. If we can ultimately change his outcome.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
It's time to retire, Regis. It truly is. No, I was made to kill monsters. Think I'll settle down for good. I honestly, last time we said this, think I'll settle down for good. I want to say I was meant to kill monsters. We were made. Don't know yet?
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
It sure the fuck was not easy. I guess it's good that you don't remember it, Regis, but we whooped his ass for you. Where'd you go?
What about you? Any idea where you'll go?
Distance is of the essence. I thought I might venture south.
Nilfgaard?
Why ever not? The Nilfgaardians are a modern society. None there believe in vampires anymore. This fact alone could be very useful to one wishing to remain incognito.
Interesting point of view.
So ultimately, he'll probably still have a happy life, but I still wish... I love the... We'll discuss it at the end. Let's sit a while longer. Regis, yes. We just sit, enjoy the sunset together, get drunk as fuck, talk about the old times. Let's talk about the books more, please.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Damn. Tears are happening always. The Witcher always knows how to hit you with the tears, friends. It sure does. That's like a really awesome scene. It's so cool because Geralt's like acknowledging you. You know how Regis said that, or not Geralt, well, how Geralt said that we do? He's talking to us, looking at us, and that's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. It was a good ending. I liked it. It was heart-wrenching, obviously. Just like I said, it's how our New Game Plus is going to be. It's going to be very fucking heart-wrenching. I know it's just going to destroy me because we're going to be doing, ultimately, all the decisions that we didn't do. And I still feel like in our base game, and then up to this point in our first Let's Play, I feel like we did... I don't think there's no right or wrong answer in The Witcher. It's kind of just how you perceive it, but I really do think that we did really well with most of these choices. And maybe we got the happier of the endings, but either way, like I said, it's kind of just your perceptive of what you think is the best end, what you want your story to be the best end. But I still think the first ending that we got was way better. Happier, obviously. But if we can just change Regis's outcome and have the first ending, that would be great. Now, I do want to see the other ending, but that's going to be kept for New Game Plus. So...
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Let's go home. Let's just go home, shall we? Alright, yeah, let's go home. Back home at Corvo Bianco, friends. Let's go home. What can possibly be here? I feel like we should play around with BB before we end it for good, for now, because this obviously is the end.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Look at Old Gear's outfit. So awesome.
Unexpected as ever. And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty two-crown romance.
Come on, Yen. Absolutely. Brought a lot of books, did you, Yen? You sure did.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The Name of the Orchid. A widower for half a year.
Huh. Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me. Which is why I came here.
Geralt is important to you. Let's just hunt monsters together. Let's just grow old as fuck. We are old as fuck already. Let's grow even older as fuck. And just hunt monsters together, Yen. We would be quite a duo. Toussaint, how you like it? You really think she likes it here? Maybe.
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
Might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks. At regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want.
Look at Geralt's mandrake root gloves. Having a house feels strange. Look. We got something here behind my head. Big fat head. It looks like a hen. It's about to go open doors again. Having a house feel strange? It does.
You know, feels kind of strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely?
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
Oh yeah, the unicorn. Fine, you can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Funny story about the unicorn. I believe our first playthrough, we didn't see it. Going in to do all the update videos and do the Gwent with BB, or just come in regularly, listen to the music, take it in, play Gwent with BB. I feel like I seen the horse in there, but I didn't pay it no mind. Now that she brought this up, so it does, and it ends up going to your house at some point. You just gotta check in on it later. We made it. Found our happy ending. What do you thunk? What do you thunk? What the fuck?
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
She kind of always wins.
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten. It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humour both groan-worthy and somehow endearing. Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
I don't think he ever will. Alright, Yen, take it easy. I got Gwent. Sorry.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
She really ain't. Friends, we end here. And it's always here. What's up, Yen? Let's go play some Gwent. I think it's time. Let's get a match of Gwent. Let's end it. Let's end our Witcher 3 escapade with Gwent.
Long live Leon and Matilda!
With Gwent. Yeah. Regis gave us something. Said in the room. We already read it, so we can read it again. Basically. But yeah, I mean, we already read it in our first playthrough, so thank you, Regis, about the mutagens. And it's interesting because, like I said, when we do our New Game Plus, we need to get ready. I will get ready, and I'll start making mutagens ahead of time and stuff. I'll go get the dyes ahead of time and everything, just to make sure we're really good. Alright, BB, come on. Time to get your ass whooped. Let's just see if it's here. I feel like it might have been upstairs, yeah? I can't remember where I seen it, but I seen the horse somewheres in here. I know I did. Unless I'm just imagining.
How might I be of service, sir?
Time to get whooped, Beebs. Ever play Gwent?
Up for a few rounds of Gwent, BB?
Oh, with great pleasure, sir. Ready?
Time to get your ass whooped.
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
I kind of just want you to surprise me.
Not really. You choose.
Let's go with Skellige. Let's go with the Skellige deck. We played Northern Realms the whole time. Let's go with Oh, shit. No, don't forfeit. Let's start the game. I might be rusty, Beebs. You might actually beat me. You really might. Alright, so we got Odim's. Oh, shit. We got a pretty decent hand here. Where's the Gwent music? I don't hear it. Do you guys hear the Gwent music? It's not playing. What is going on? I think this is a good hand. Let's go with it. Baby, where's the Gwent music, sir? The ultimate. Gwent is... We played it so much that we broke the music. I don't hear it. Alright, let's throw spies down. It's eerie. You motherfucker. We should have threw him down. Damn, we should have threw Odim's down. Because now we got two of them, which is fine. That's totally fine. Gwent is so strange without the awesome music. It's still really good. But BB's is like, look, if we're playing Gwent this time, this is the 200th time, I'm not playing and I'm not listening to your damn music, Geralt. It just ain't happening. Alright, let's throw down the CG. You're gonna throw down Siege, which is totally fine. No big deal. We'll throw down this Siege. It's gonna have burns. You think Beebs has berms? Berms? You better pass, BB. Easy peasy. Let's throw Geralt down and think about maybe passing. Actually, we'll proc it first. Proc that mother effer. Do we pass? I don't... Actually, no. I don't think we do pass. Let's just keep going. Let's throw down as much as we can. Oh, shit. We should have pulled out the spy first with Berna. Now she's kind of a dead card here. I'm rusty. Definitely rusty. Let's pull the melee guys out, buff them, and then we'll pass on that note. And then we'll pull somebody out with Berna later. Phoebe, you got the shittiest hands sometimes. You really do. We just fucking whooped his ass. Actually, maybe not. We'll pass. I think it's a good idea to pass. Come on, Beebs, show me what you got. Your luck ran out, BB. To be fair, I think he's beat me like maybe once. He beat me once with one of the decks. I can't remember what it was. Easy peasy.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
No, BB, that's enough for now.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
The Gwent music bugged out. How crazy, huh?
Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Well, there it is, my friends. There is the complete other ending for The Witcher 3. Do we have music now?
Leopard Four Fingers' hands. You've earned my regard, sir.
I don't even hear music now. Interesting. That's crazy. Well, like I said, we completed the alternate ending. This is one of the other endings. I believe there, like I said, there is definitely another one with keeping Dettlaff alive, possibly. When we do our New Game Plus, we'll probably go through the one where we go through Siana's story, but we don't buy the ribbon and kind of see what happens then. I have a feeling Dettlaff will survive and it will change drastically more than kind of what this ending is. This is bittersweet, man. We came back to The Witcher and I missed it dearly, and now we are leaving The Witcher again. And it's not going to be that long before we have more Witcher content. We will probably get to Thronebreaker shortly. We have some things on the channel that need to come off the channel, and eventually we'll probably end up going to a one-game channel at some point. I want to really just dig into one game and then fully commit to that game soon enough. I just don't know when that will happen. Like I said, we have stuff on the channel that needs to come off first, and we'll just take it from there. But Thronebreaker is going to be great, and I just can't wait till we get to our New Game Plus. I won't do that until we at least get the update to where it's a new graphic, whatever it is, the new graphic stuff for Witcher 3. I don't know when that's coming. I believe it got delayed from what I heard, from what you guys were telling me, but we probably won't see Witcher 3 on the channel again for a good deal of time. It will be on the channel again at some point. Maybe if we don't do it exactly right after the whole update with the new graphics and stuff. I feel like Witcher's such a big thing for me that I almost want to do a yearly playthrough of it. Even if we just kind of just do the main stuff and just see stuff, just see Geralt, see choices. It's just something that I want to do. Just love to do. Would also like to stream at some point. Possibly come back to The Witcher 3, maybe even our New Game Plus. Maybe I'll stream it, and we'll sit here and just bullshit with each other as we go through the game. That might be something to do. Maybe that will be my first game I actively stream. And I won't stream on Twitch. I'll stream on YouTube because it's just, well, Twitch is just over there, YouTube's over here. That's an idea. I'm not saying we'll do that, but we could also just...
My Camilek aches something fierce.
Take it easy, old lady. You're ruining the combo with your awesomeness. This version is done. We will eventually get to more, and keep an eye out on the channel because Thronebreaker is nigh at some point. It will definitely be up there, and I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to play a whole new game of Gwent. Oh, that's going to be so awesome. I know it's not Geralt's story, and it's going to follow Queen Meve. I just read the description of the game. You can kind of see her on the front of the game too. So it'll probably be her story, but in the books...
something fierce.
Excuse me, ma'am. You got the stinky leg? Is that what you're saying? Go ahead and do the dance too. Anyways, it will probably be around the time that Geralt got knighted, you know, at the bridge and stuff with Meve. I can imagine it's probably going to be around the same time. Yeah, it just has to be, unless it's something new. And then we have news of a new Witcher game coming, friends. There's going to be, you can't call it Witcher 4. It might just be The Witcher something. But look, I love Geralt. We all do. And I'm going to be sad not to see Geralt or just hear his voice again when it comes to another Witcher game. There is possibilities it might be Ciri. It could be truly Ciri if we get to another game. It could be Ciri. We could follow her story. I know I just said it, but it could be Ciri, friends. It's something. Stinky leg!
Something fierce.
Excuse me, I'm trying to talk here. Jeez. So they're talking about stinky legs. Could be Ciri. Let's say it again for the 50th time. Ultimately, I don't think so. I think it's going to be another Witcher, and that's totally cool because, look, friends, we have to take this in and take it for what it is. Because CD Projekt Red, every character... I need to run away. Every character in these games, from the first one to this one, it don't even matter. We're going to hide on the roof up here, so you can't yell at us anymore. Anyways, from each of these games, every single one of the characters that we met along the way has been interesting in their own little way. So I have no doubt in my mind if they introduce another Witcher, which is totally fine, because you got to remember that if they introduce another Witcher, that will be the first game. That would be like us reliving Witcher 1 again. And there was 3 games, so I have no doubt in my mind that they will bring the goods when it comes to another character, another Witcher. And I'm just kind of looking forward to it. I know it's bold of me to say, but I kind of really want them to make a whole new Witcher and just run with it. Take it and run with it and give us multiple more games and have us fall in love with our new Witcher. And I'm just looking forward to it. I can't wait. But anyways, my friends, I have babbled on enough. Thank you so much for being here with The Witcher. And like I said, The Witcher is not done. We will always have more Witcher on the channel at some point, even if it's it don't matter. At some point down the road, I will keep continuing playing The Witcher, even if it's not Witcher 3, Witcher 1, Witcher 2. We'll do Blast from the Past stuff. We will give more Witcher on the channel. It's not over yet. Anyways, I'm out of here. Have a good one. Stay safe. See you next time. Take care.